Good, actually, afternoon. Uh, where to start? I just got back from Nashcon. Had a great time. It was a good convention. Driving back was not fun. Chattanooga and Atlanta. Rex both cities. Took me forever to get back. Should be about a 5 hour drive, and that's with stopping to eat, get gas. But no, it took me at least 6.5 to get back Sunday. So yeah, a little tired this today. Of course, the dogs wouldn't let me sleep in. Had to get up, take them for a walk. But yeah, doing well. Um, Nashcon short review. Busy, busy, busy. Um, one of probably one of the few conventions, regional conventions, we'll call them, that is actually I think on an upswing. Um, and part of it is them bringing in the tournaments. Not for sure how many people they had for Age of Sigmar. At least 120. They had 64 for Marvel Crisis Protocol. Uh, I don't know, 20 or so for Kings of War, for Lord of the Rings, 12, 15 people. We'll say it seemed like the Bolt Action and the Flames of War tournaments were down just a little bit. But that's, honestly, that's what I'm seeing a trend is the other games, non-historical games, are continue to gain traction. And historicals, they're staying flat, I think. Um, there's some interest out there, but it's definitely not an upward swing in people playing those games. It's definitely interesting to see and watch. Um, ran a couple demos. I did Wars of Oz and I did Fjord Serpents. Both groups had a great time. It was fun to run. And I was telling the Fjord Serpents group that was late on Saturday night. It makes it fun for me when you have a good group. I think pretty much all those guys knew each other, and it just makes it fun. Um, they overall picked up the rules after the first turn, pretty much let them go, and yeah, it was fun to watch, fun to run. Oz, new players, but once again, they picked it up really fast. Had one young lady that was her first miniature game ever to play, and she fell in love with it. In fact, she went back and played in Dave Wood's game because I ran Friday morning, so that would have been Saturday morning. She went back and played in Dave's game and had the rules down. I think she was one or two people that had played before, so it was good. Definitely busy. One of the better conventions I've definitely had in a long time. And it was interesting. The demographics, people buying stuff. Once again, I have to say they were on the younger side. Had definitely had a couple big sales with average age people. I mean, they weren't old, they weren't young. Um, Wars of Oz definitely caught on. Sold out my Fjord Serpents, and actually was waiting on it to come in the mail on Thursday to take. And I'm glad I did it because, like I said, I pretty much sold everything. So already got another order in with Luke. Having fun at fun at conventions with that game. It looks good, plays well. I'm just doing basic, very, very basic rules. I'm actually even out a few things just to streamline the play. Still, I mean, we're playing fast. 6 people aside. I think we went 6 turns, and we were done a little after 10. Started at 8, done. Yeah, because I was back at my booth by 10:30, so just under 2.5 hours, which is really good for that type of game and having new people. What else? I took a bunch of pictures. Um, I don't know if those actually. I need to go back. Just realized I don't know if those posted on my Discover Facebook page. I'll look and see. Had just bad coverage, Wi-Fi, cell phone, all the way around. Made it a challenge, and I don't know if my pictures ever uploaded or not. So I'll go back and check. Um, the guys from Marcher were there. They came down from. They live in the Clarksville, Fort Campbell area, and came down. Had a good time with them. They ran demos, I believe Friday morning, and then pretty much all day Saturday. I think they said they did 10 different demos on Saturday, so they had 2 tables, so that was 5. They're pretty much running 2 hill times, so 5 on each table. I think they ran like a turn a little bit more to get people into the game. Miniatures look great. That was still the number one attraction, and people enjoyed it. Had some, I think, good input on the rules for them. I had this discussion with a couple of my people I knew, customers here, and had some good feedback. Then I was over there Saturday afternoon, and definitely some discussion about some rules. And of course, everybody has their opinions on the rules, and especially I like what I hear and see from um, Golden Dragon guys. That's the name of the company. They are taking feedback. It's honest feedback, which once again I really appreciate, because dealt with some game designers, especially when they're in this late in development. They're gonna be releasing hopefully the final rule book this fall. A lot of times you run into folks with games say they're basically beta plus, not quite ready to publish rules, but darn close. And a lot of at this point, a lot of publishers, writers, they take feedback, but it's the likeliness of them changing anything is pretty slim. Where I think um, the Marcher guys, I I I sense listening and talking to them that yeah, if there's something that will improve the game, they're going to change it. Not make changes to change, but still looking for ways to improve the game, which is good to hear. That's where I was going with that. They continued to pump out great models. That was definitely, without a doubt, everybody's first major comment was the miniatures. I took Mike's French and had put them in my display cases. And I'd say 60-70% of the people that stopped at the booth had a comment on those miniatures. They definitely got a lot of attention. Yeah, already short discussion when I got back last night with Mike on how to handle the number of miniatures, how to. It's a challenge. I have that problem with Oz. Of course, Oz presents another issue. They're just heavy. They're actually metal. So, good thing about Marcher, they're not going to be heavy. There's just so many of them, and how do you keep it organized? Interesting. Got some thoughts. Mike had some good thoughts, so we'll be working on that the next couple weeks. Uh, definitely, I want to take something. Next convention is ReaperCon. I definitely want to take something to ReaperCon. I'm really thinking, Mike's got his French painted, taking those and running with those initially. Um, Once again, time is a factor because that's right around the corner. So don't have time to do just a whole lot with that. So I'm thinking, yeah, let's take some French and see what happens with that, and see be our initial outing with miniatures. What else? What else? What else? Um, I honestly was so busy Saturday, didn't get to talk to other people outside my booth. Joel helped me out. He was running Halo. He stepped in, filled in the booth while I was running my games, and then all day Saturday he ran Halo, and my stream was really successful with that. So shout out for Joel for helping me man the booth and definitely packing up on Sunday. Huge help there. Um, yeah, I said, I'm already making my list, thinking about what to take to ReaperCon. ReaperCon's a unique convention, mainly painters. Um, there are still a lot of gamers, so that's where what to take. It's always a challenge. I will just be taking my truck, the long drive, so I won't be taking my trailer. So I've got to think slim and biggest bang for the buck. So definitely, me and Mike can sit down to talk tomorrow on that, some strategies. Um, what else is gone? Once again, been gone for a couple days, so I feel like I'm totally out of the loop on everything. I know we do have a working on Asian Sigmar tournaments, some 40K stuff. Um, doing Moonstone on Wednesday nights. March, we're still that will be on the schedule here soon. As we get some more stuff painted. What else? What else? What else? We are going to have our Star Wars Unlimited showdown, Source Showdown, probably around the 1st of September. They playing Wednesday nights, but school started and everybody's busy. So that I get it. So, uh, overall thoughts just from Nashcon. Said it was good to see. It appeared the numbers were up. People were buying. Um, it was a good, very for me, very positive. Because you keep going to all these shows, it's a lot of time and effort. I'm always wiped out, and I said the sales had definitely flattened off, if not dipped some. Well, I had. And this once again, last several conventions, they were fun. Don't get me wrong, but not like it had been. Nashcon definitely was back. I don't say the good old days, but it was just everybody was having fun. It helped me personally. Went out downtown Nashville Friday night with the guys. We had a blast. Didn't stay out late at all because I was wiped out from Thursday. That's a whole different story. It's setting up. Took forever and got rained on and this and that. But yeah, went out Friday night with the guys. Uh, had a good time there. So that's good. I got to do that. It's good for me. Um, yeah, that's about it. Um, yeah, it was weird. Um, it was good to see the numbers up at a convention. I know I've mentioned that several times, but it was an impact. Just the number of people, especially Saturday. Sad to think I'd mentioned before. convention sales had gotten to be where I sold more on Friday than Saturday. This was definitely the opposite. Did okay Friday, but Saturday it was pretty much nonstop. I got there about 8, and my game ran my game at 6, so from about 8 to 4, it was pretty much nonstop for me. So appreciate everybody stop by the booth. If you happen to be watching this, even if you just talk, I enjoy the conventions. I enjoy talking, hearing what people have to say and their thoughts. It's all good. Fjord Serpents. Wow, I've already got another order in. Yeah, I probably won't be taking that to RipperCon. Probably won't be here in time, and yeah, I can't take everything. So, but yeah, appreciate everybody at the convention, everybody at the store, Mike and Chelsea holding the fort down here, and yeah, I've got first round of prints going already today, and here shortly I'll be starting on the second round on everything. Really enjoying doing the resin printing. I enjoy that. Is that the right? Yeah, it is. It's still new to me, so I'm still learning. Um, it is a little more time consuming than filament printing because with my bamboos, I slice, look at it, hit the button, and it's gone. And yeah, not quite as fast as resin printing, but I think overall time wise, it's probably about the same because I don't have to pop off the real plate, and I've already got the next print to go. With resin, you got to clean up your machine. You got to clean up the models. So there's time involved there. Slicing is a little more involved than filament printing, but that's a story for a different day. So appreciate everybody watching, and yeah, I know I said I was going to get something done at Nashcon, even a short little video, but main thing I've tried, and like I said, just having connection issues. Really wasn't able to do anything like that. So check out the pictures on my Facebook page. And well, with that, I hope everybody has a good week, and we'll see you next time. Take care.